Hi, I am Eric. I'm Danielle's husband. I am looking to document my weight loss journey.
As you probably noticed, that's not me on camera. That is my husband. You might have seen him in some of my previous videos, but he took a big step in June on starting to get control of his health. He actually came to me and said, hey, I've been thinking about this for years now, how to get my health under control. Now that the kids are getting a little older, our oldest is 3.5, he really wants to just take control of his health and his body and his life and make some changes.
So why am I putting it on camera and letting the world see? I have had issues in the past sticking to routines across the board. So I think if I am putting stuff online and I'm working with Danielle, I think me personally, I'm gonna stick to it better.
So when he came to me and said, I wanted to document it and put it on your channel, I said, okay, sure, we can do that. I'm proud he's gotten all into it. And as you will see in this video, he is very dedicated to just changing his life and making good changes for himself, his family, and the longevity of his health, both mental, physical, and I guess also emotional. So the whole threefold.
I also want to see the results. I know it's going to be drastic. So physically speaking, I am the most out of shape I've ever been. I am pushing 300. I know weight fluctuates, but I'm about 300 pounds. I would say when I was 18, I was like 190 pounds. In a little over 10 years, I've gained 110 pounds. I hold it differently than most. I hold it all in my gut area. I'm definitely top heavy. So that brings its own challenges, but I'm looking to take care of that and tackle that. Not only am I 300 pounds, from a cardiovascular standpoint, the most out of shape I've ever been in. Growing up, I was kind of a thicker, bigger build kid. I had all brothers. We spent our days outside playing baseball, basketball, golfing. So I didn't really have to put in that work. I was already just living an active lifestyle. My mom's side of the family they have bigger builds. My particular body type is a bigger build, broader shoulders. I probably would consider myself, probably by the time I got to middle school, I was a little chubbier. I was husky, but still super active, fast for my size. Sports, again, were a big part of my life, my brother's life, and that kind of bled into high school. By the time I was in high school, I was 6 feet. I grown into my body, more fit in high school, I would say. Played basketball consistently, and in the summers we would play 80 to 100 games and do 2-day workouts, things like that. So I noticed, and I have a bunch of friends that once they stop playing sports, whether it's high school or college, they started to gain weight quicker than your average person who didn't have that active lifestyle just kind of ingrained in their schedule. So I definitely had the same issues. When I stopped playing basketball, that's when I started gaining weight. It adds up, and then by the time you're 30, things change. By the time you're 30, things definitely change. I remember, I think my 30th birthday, everything was good, and I swear the next day, my back started to hurt, my knees started to hurt, and I kind of giggled to myself that this was just kind of like a fluke, but things are just different. It's been a unique couple months for our family. Danielle gave birth to our third boy. We have a couple businesses, marketing. I'm a property manager. We also have investments. So it's kind of like a whirlwind. Whenever I am working out, whenever I'm active, I have a better day. And it's just, for me, I've been inconsistent. I've always been able to lose weight quickly if I tried. I had more of a athletic background. By the time I got to college, I stopped being physically active. I also started to consume beer, delicious foods, Those are my two main vices. I also want to do this because I am now a dad. I have 3 boys. I want to be there for them in the long run. I want to be around as long as possible. My wife is super fit. Danielle is, I think she runs just about every day. I don't. I don't run. I don't work out. So it's kind of like a opposite. We're opposites. So I know if I do just probably 10% of what Danielle does, I'm going to be so much more better off. So coming from being more physically active in my teens, I know since I've put it off, I'm going to need to adjust my expectations and just be happy doing the little stuff. Starting for me always is hard, whether it's, you know, getting physically active or work, but once you start, that's when things get rolling. So I'm just trying to be real with myself and know that it's gonna take these little baby steps, these little victories, just to get started. I also have an issue consistently drinking water. So drinking water, that's probably gonna be a big part of my weight loss journey going forward at 300 pounds. First time I did keto, lost 30 pounds. I went to a wedding, broke my diet, and I just didn't look back. And I went from 250 to 260 easy. When you go back to normal and you're not minding what you eat or your physical activity level, you gain weight much quicker. And this is what I've noticed. With the keto diet, I tried it a couple other times, and I can drop 20, 30 pounds easy. I probably am gonna try that at first just to kind of get the easy weight off. I also have a knee injury. When I was 19, I partially tore my patella tendon. Wasn't able to get it fixed. It's a pretty drastic surgery and a longer recovery time. I also just didn't have insurance. So now as I get older, we live in a house with stairs. I've noticed it's starting to hurt a little bit more. And I've heard the more weight you put on your joints, the worse they're gonna feel. So I'm looking to kind of shed easy weight at first before I get any strenuous exercise in. Get some water weight off of me so I can put some work in and get some cardiovascular exercises going. That's where I need the most work. That's kind of how I see it going. I never have had an issue with food, overeating. I do like nice restaurants. My main problem is drinking the calories. I love to have a really good beer, and one beer usually turns into 3. For me personally, it's just that simple equation. It's doing a calorie deficit. So number one, I gotta cut out the beer. I'm gonna start with dieting, just general walking, and we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna try to document every kind of stage that I'm at. Maybe there's someone out there that needs kind of some motivation, whether it's you're 10 pounds overweight or 100 pounds overweight like me. So yeah, that's all I got for you. Wish me luck.
He's been on this journey a long time, and as you can tell here, he's feeling a little defeated, but he is on the up and up, and he is trying his best to stick to a diet. And we have so many more videos to come that we already have filmed. We did film this a little bit in advance, and then of course my health issues kind of made things go behind a little bit more. But yeah, we have so many good things to show you guys and his progress and the different things that he's trying. So I hope you enjoyed this first part of the video. This is just episode 1 of many in this 300 to Fit series. So join us along for the ride.